Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Sinners. It recently just came out, and I just seen it today actually, so I am really excited to actually talk about this. It was released on April 18th, just a few days ago. It was directed by Ryan Coogler. It is rated R. It has a $90 million budget, and it stars Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Lee Jun Lee, Woonmi Masako, Jamie Lawson, Delroy Lindo, and Jack O'Connell. It is a horror action movie. It takes place in the Great Depression era of Mississippi, 1932, and that is some background on it. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So, the movie tackles racism a bit in Mississippi as Michael B. Jordan plays twin brothers who were hired guns who worked for Al Capone in Chicago, but now they're back home in Mississippi and they're trying to start up a basically a club. And so they buy this old mill from this guy and start to try to recruit people, the rest of the cast, to basically make this club happen. So first thing they do is they'll get their little cousin who is a guitar player, and he is played by newcomer actor Miles Catton. And yeah, he is like the key of the movie. He's kind of like the main character of the story actually. So they recruit him, they recruit Delroy Lindo, who's also a musician. They have the one brother, Smoke. He goes and tries to get his wife, Woonmi Masako, to basically come cook for them. They have a moment, as we find out that their baby died and that she does, I guess, like kind of like a bit of voodoo and things like that or something. And they just kind of have this interaction of like, why'd you leave and things like that and all that. So, um, then they also, while that happens, they go to Lu Jun Lee and her husband and try to recruit them to have them make signs and do stuff like that. Uh, Haley, Haley Steinfeld actually used to date and is in love with Stack, who is the other brother that Michael B. Jordan plays, the other twin. And she, even though she's white, they grew up together as her dad was part black, so her mom could actually like not be killed. I think during the slavery times or from the no, not from slavery, from the KKK. And so she is part black in the movie, and he's in love with him, but he tells her that she should definitely like leave him and like not be with him, and that she was also upset that why didn't he come back sooner for her mom's funeral, as she basically helped raise both of the brothers. And he says, hey, like, I told you stay away from me. So, um, with that being said, then the vampire makes an appearance at these two people's house. He has to come in, which the one rule of vampires is you're not supposed to let them in. He kills them and converts them. Then they get the party started. Everybody's kind of having a good time, all this stuff like that. Then they come and try to come in, the three vampires, and everybody says no. They seem fishy, but Haley Steinfeld says maybe they can actually bring some money, as they are actually going to run out of money soon because of the fact that people aren't paying much because of them being field workers still. So they aren't going to actually be making much profit. So she goes out to try and basically get money from them, see if they, because they said they were going to be paying customers and all that. Um, then she comes back in and gets it on with Stack. Actually, then we didn't find out that she got converted to a vampire also. And then all hell breaks loose. Characters start dying left and right. The guy that they had man in the door, he got killed. Um, and turned and was trying to kill Smoke, Michael B. Jordan's character. And they all try to stay inside. They're getting wooden stakes and guns and all this stuff and garlic. but Lee Jun Lee sent her husband out to go get the car earlier in the night to try to leave after the initial thing happened with Haley Steinfeld's character. And so she's worried about him. She says that they need to go, but then he appears after they took a guy's body out because they thought he got bit, but he didn't actually get bit. And after he got killed by one of the vampires, um, not by one, but by the guy who was at the door, they he says, "Nah, just join me, join whatever." And the vampire actually then speaks in their native language, which I think was Chinese or Vietnamese. And I'm sorry, I forget which one it was that she had said. And that, she basically was he was threatening to like go just kill her daughter and all stuff like that and convert her into a vampire. So they end up letting the vampires in. She gets mad and angry because they were singing and taunting, letting them in. So they come in and try to kill everybody and everybody's fighting. Um, Wound Masako, she gets bit and Michael B. Jordan's character Smoke promised to kill uh kill her if she got bit. Also, to say previously that Stack had became a vampire and he had broken free and gotten out of there. He had died, but then he came back because of Haley Steinfeld's character biting him. Then that was in the past. I'm sorry, that was before even with the whole car situation. That was with before June Lee sent her husband to get the car. So then he comes back, everybody comes back, and they're trying to fight Smoke and the gang, and everybody's kind of down to their last wits. And then, um, like I said, everybody's kind of dying until it's basically Smoke and his cousin Sammy, the preacher boy. They're the only ones left. And he tells Sammy to go home, and then uh, tells him that he has something to take care of, which he then kills the KKK members that are coming up because you find out that they actually sold him the property to end up killing him later on. Then Sammy goes and leaves and heads for Chicago, becomes a famous guitarist, and then his cousin Stack and his girlfriend end up coming back, years later and basically talks to him, gives a final performance for them. But he doesn't attack him or anything like that because he had promised Smoke when Smoke was going to kill him let him to let Sammy live. So it was a lot going on in the film. I give it a 8 out of 10. The action was great, the horror was great, nice timepiece, the music was great. And yeah, great performances all around. And and that's pretty much it. So obviously leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that fun stuff to see more of my stuff. And love you. Peace.